Alright, I'm going to the basement now. I just defeated the blue fairy again in that time from saving to going down here. So... well, actually, before I go into the basement, let me recharge these batteries because they're like half gone. Okay. So, thoughts of the game so far while I wait on my batteries. It's pretty good. It's very interesting. Has a little bit of a unique storyline, though I do think it's a little weird. And so far, it doesn't make super sense, but there's plenty of time for, like, more dots to be connected and, you know, more story to unfold, so we'll see. But it's entertaining, interesting. I like the atmosphere. Definitely spooky. Alright, so... one second, let me just make sure... yep. Oh, there's another one. I think that's... oh, and there's another blood pool thing. First, let me check the walls, because I don't do that often enough. I feel like the swan has a key. Which swan? There's lots of swans I've seen. No mortal dare touches the blood of creation. I think that's like the same message I saw in the bathroom. Yeah, down the rabbit hole is all that says. Okay, so, let us see. Oh wait, so shouldn't there be like a code somewhere for this? It sure is a lot on the ceiling, but no code. I mean, the code could maybe be on that piece of paper. Oh, wait, there we go. 7142. Perfect. Oh, I didn't see this. A mother's wish. The Lady of the Golden Womb nurtured the Moonchild with the mother's love as she watched his hatred grow, multiply, and spread. Her words remained I don't know what that word is. I've honestly never seen that before. And gentle, her lullaby enchanting, her milk nourishing. Soon her child would be ready to be the catalyst of a scheme centuries in the making. The Moonchild would rise, and he would produce many, and those many would become one. With their ascension, she could free herself from the Ancient Ones. And that's the bit that makes this a little confusing, because do they mean literally? Are these just stories, or is his family represented in these little tales? How? How is she back? I just killed her and I don't even remember the... No, that is not your mom. Shut the fuck up, dude. Also, it kind of looks like there's a number on top of here. Or, you know, just some words. I don't know if I shine my light on any of these, if that'll do anything. Nope. I don't know if I need a different glyph for that, or if this is just something I... oh, I interact with this somehow. Oh, cool. I didn't know you could put this here. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Shack key. Oh yeah, I remember the shack now. I forgot that that was another thing I had to explore still. Also, she better not be coming down these stairs. I'll kick her ass. I'm very brave now. Okay, so I feel like I'm really starting to get things going. And I'm like collecting and finding all these things and taking too long to type in this code. 7142. I can do this. I can remember it this time. 7142. Stash 1. Question everything, think for yourself. Throughout all of human history, our species has faced the frightening prospect of never knowing who we were and why we were here or where we were going in this ocean of chaos known as existence. It has been those who had given themselves power, the authorities, the political and religious organizations, the education system, who used their rules, regulations, and order, forming for us a fragile sense of reality. But it is not our true story. To think for yourself, you must question authority and allow yourself to be put in a state of complete vulnerability and open-mindedness. It is chaotic and confusing to begin anew, to remove the shackles of the reality. Think for yourself, question everything. And now we have a couple notes in the blood to deal with down here. Oh goodness, King Crimson. He came down from the twilight with a bang, bathed by a storm, blanketed by thunder and dark clouds, a herald of doom, a wolf prowling throughout the heavens. His tail is an intense red, just like the eye of the abyss. His roar is deafening, able to be heard throughout the entirety of the world. The burning crimson, the blood of creation itself, loomed from above, barring his fangs of death. His clothes made of star-cloth, he dripped blood onto our heads, bathing us in his glory. He was preparing us for the spell we would later cast, for when we summoned him, we didn't have enough strength to restrain the son of the moon on our own. The burning crimson lent us his divine power after a pact was made, for the two deities had bad blood between one another long before the birth of humanity. The burning crimson could not miss the opportunity to see his father, an eternal enemy, shackled and shamed by the likes of frail mortals, the same mortals the gods were reluctant to create in the first place. The burning crimson snarled and mocked with us, and left before the morrow arrived. He said, his voice echoing with the solidity of stone, now he will learn what time itself was so unwilling to educate. About the sons of cosmic dust. Of the many deities that inhabit the universe unknown and the space between the stars, 7 are amongst the most powerful and feared. They're known as the sons of the cosmic dust, and they've been created at the dawn of time, before the advent of light. We feeble mortals aren't worthy of uttering their sacred names, so we devise them names of our own, based on things we understand as we're so keen to. They're the son of the moon, the lady of the golden womb, the silent, the raider of the stars, the burning crimson, the moonchild, the light sword, and time. Amongst others, these deities have woven the spectrum of the universes as we mere mortals know it. And now, to discover what is in this bathtub. Here we go. Yay, the final book. Been waiting for this. Okay, so let's deal with this lady. She's definitely up here waiting for me. Especially since I have to put this book in the, this place, and she's usually in here. Is this her favorite room? Okay, she's not in here today. That's good. Let's see if this reveals a hidden room. Here we go. Oh, I have to put this in an order now? Great, cool. That's stuff I love to do. I was thinking that it was probably supposed to make some sort of, I don't know, symbol or something, and it was supposed to line up properly, but I wasn't sure, since the books were just automatically going in without asking if I wanted to put them anywhere specific. So I assume this is supposed to form one of my glyphs, or maybe 2 of my glyphs. I have no idea, but I'll try to get the white pieces together and the black pieces together, and we'll see from there. Though for now, I'm probably going to come back to this and just go to the shack real quick, and figure this out later. I'll probably mostly figure this out off screen, and when I'm about to solve it, I'll start recording, because that's probably going to take a while and be very boring to watch. Alright, so what do I want to do now with Shack? Okay, great. Just taking it slow and steady through the house. I don't think she's alerted by me running and making noise, unlike other games where if you make too much noise something comes at you, but just in case. I don't want to find out that I'm right and she'll come running at the sounds of me running. Alright, so plenty to do still. Shack, the underground area, the forest, and eventually going back to the bookshelf. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Is that Grandma? I hope not. A goodbye letter. Alexander, my dearest one, I'm so sorry. I'm truly deeply sorry. I could try and explain to you why and how I've done the things I did, but I'm not sure I really could explain it in a way that would make you understand. Anything I said would only really be me trying to fool myself, trying to pass off what I did as necessary and noble, but the truth is my motives were dark and foul. You have to understand, though, I couldn't fight back any longer. My will was slowly broken down over time. The only thing that kept me going was the love I had for my family, for Nina, and for you. My dearest one, yes, you know much I love the both of you, more than anything, more than my own life. I've wanted to for years now to ask for your forgiveness, to fix things, but it's too late now. I've decided it's time for me to leave my flesh and bones to finally rest in the halls of eternal light. When I'm gone, I don't want you to be sad. There are things out there far worse than death, and sometimes it can be the lesser evil. God, I've missed you so much, Alex. I wish I could have seen you one last time before the end. I leave you this letter as a goodbye, but also as my last glimmer of hope. You are always smart. You've always known how to read between the lines, my dearest one. I need you to do that again. I need you to do what needs to be done to figure out an end to all of this. If you're clever enough, you might be able to meet him and witness all his might like the swan once did. He waits for you, Alex. Please finish what I started. So I think that is Grandma. Alright, so they sure made that seem like that was a necessary room to go in, but Alex could have been happier not going in there. So, I don't know if I want to go down into the cave first or into the forest. I'm gonna say, well, I'm calling it a cave, but it might not be a cave necessarily. I'll just stick as close to home as I can. So I hope there's a save down here, because if I have to like run all the way back up into the house to save, especially if this goes pretty far, that would be really annoying. Because I haven't seen any other saves at all in this game. Though to be fair, like I haven't gone very far, so I haven't desperately needed another puppet thing around to save at, but at this point, now that we're starting to get further from the house, it would be really nice to see a second one pop up. This loading screen sure is long. Alright, there we go. Okay, so it is a mine, as I expected. Oh, cool, bones. Alright, so let's read this note before I go any further. Well, it's not really a note, is it? It's like a page of a book. On the nature of the ancient. No one really knows the origins of the ancient ones, where they could have come from, what they wanted, their intentions. It's safe to assume no one knows their real names, as we made up their names using our mortal language and baptized them according to how humans have always recognized things we do not understand. I doubt the son of moon has anything at all to do with our moon, or that the lady of the golden womb truly possesses a womb made of gold. We have this arrogant, presumptuous way of breaking down the universe into palatable, chewable pieces we can swallow, making it all about us. If these primeval gods have shown anything is to be understood at all, it's that humanity is not the center of everything that is. What do we matter against the infinite number of universes out there? We are insignificant, no more than pawns to be played in a design bigger than we could ever hope to understand. So, I wonder if a new enemy is going to pop up down here. So far it hasn't given me the usual prompt of use the death glyph to defeat enemies when there's something new to attack me, so that gives me hope. Alright, is this a puzzle of some sort? Because I definitely don't have anything to toss in there. About the son of the moon's name. There's been much deliberation amongst those of us who have studied the ancient of what the eldest is truly called. The order has called him many names over time, often because of a disagreement with a new grandmaster or scholar that his name has changed. We believe the eldest has a name for every world that exists in the universe. We wondered what he called our world and why us, of all the possible worlds that existed, were able to wield the power of the amulet. The simplest way would be to open a door and ask the god for ourselves. One might question why we would obsess over something so seemingly trivial as a name. It was to our understanding that if we learned the name and were to speak it to the eldest himself, we would then know all of that there was to know about the eldest. Even after an immeasurable amount of research, it wasn't until we had reached out to the Tillery blah 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 himself were we able to recover the eldest's true moniker. One second, I keep hearing like things not in the game, like in my room. It's making me nervous, but it's probably just paranoia. Alright, he had to agree to give it to us, as he seemed to have grown fond of our conversations. His agreement did not come without its condition: we must never enter the other realm. It was not within our nature to stay idle for long, and perhaps we should have seen it coming all along. After all, it was the first name ever breathed into existence. It was the eldest's first task to name himself and begin our universe. Speak thy name, and you shall pass. We should have needed the something's trepidation. Oh, heated. Okay, so... So I'm pretty sure I have absolutely nothing in my inventory that I can toss in here. So I guess, yeah, at this point, I'm gonna have to go venture out into the forest and see if I can find those things, because that's the only other major area left to explore currently. Unless, of course, there's like a big secret room behind the bookshelf, which I intend to get to in the next video, because I'm probably gonna stop for now, figure out what the symbol on the books is supposed to be, and then once we figure that out and collect whatever we need to collect behind the bookshelf, we will finally venture into the forest, which I'm actually kind of excited about. I wonder if it'll be kind of open worldy at that point. We'll see. So thanks for watching, and I'll have more tomorrow. Yay!